So yeah, it was the 4th of July yesterday.
Was it?
It was.
What's that?
It was, Mike, in 1776. Well, you know what? Let Trump explain it. So this was at the National Mall.
The super cool parade.
Yeah. It was a lot of people there. It was a fucking ridiculous amount of people.
Yeah, I get it.
Up.
It's Washington, D.C., and they have 4th of July off.
Yeah, that's a good point. No, but my point is, like, it was pretty impressive. It was a pretty impressive crowd. Here.
It's like bragging that you had a good turnout at your wedding when you had your wedding on a Saturday.
Right.
You're like, well, of course you did. It's a Saturday. Have that shit on a Wednesday and tell me how it was.
Oh, it was also raining all day. First Lady still feels fucking fine.
Sorry, they got me in a bulletproof assassination box.
It looks like the Pope. Like the Pope.
So natural.
Jesse goes, what? I do love blackface. It's funny.
It is.
It is funny. Agreed. You know, no one's disagreeing with you.
The problem, Jesse, is I believe that Nick Riccietta wants people to forget about the blackface,
and I think he's not letting that happen.
And you keep reminding the entire world about Nick's hilarious blackface. So that's, I think, where the disagreement stems between.
Hey,
you
unblock Jesse.
You just keep going. Hey, look at this guy in blackface, and he keeps going. Please stop doing. Could you shut up about that? And you're like, no, look at this hilarious blackface that you, Nick Riccietta, did. Look at it, Nick Riccietta. I don't know, dude. I don't.
It's like a cheese. It's ricotta.
I love when people go like, dude, it's Nick Riccietta. You're a grown man, Captain Ron Think. You shouldn't have an encyclopedic knowledge of how to pronounce celebrities' names.
All right.
Actually, it's Andy Worski. Okay. Thanks.
Soon it's going to be. Actually, it was Andy Worski.
It's like literally, we're having a conversation at a diner, and you just walked across the restaurant up to the table to go. Actually, it's Nick Riccietta. Okay, thanks. Hey, can I get some extra Parmesan? Thank you.
Bird, thank you. Thank you.
By the way, do not bother shooting at me because this is, again, bulletproof. Super Kevlar. You're not even going to. It's the greatest substance in the world. People are saying that you can't get any explosives or guns or knives.
Try. Try.
Go ahead, I dare you. Throw a milkshake at this.
It just splatters down the thing.
He should have came out drinking one, frankly.
I guess with stuff like this, that's the only option. If you're at the National Mall, there's so much just behind, that where you get fucking sniper.
Indonesians?
Oh. No, there's so much space behind you that it's really difficult to give this speech without bulletproof glass in front of them, right?
Yeah, I mean, you pretty much set up you could probably get somebody from Bethesda. the right vantage point.
Lieutenant General Daniel Hawkinson.
He really should have came out drinking a milkshake.
I would have been
respectful.
A McDonald's milkshake.
I like to start my day every morning with a nice, delicious milkshake from McDonald's. With a real plastic straw, by the way. Best straws.
And distinguished leaders representing each branch of the United States Armed Forces.
Including the Black Army, which I just learned recently.
It's just called the Army?
I just learned recently it's a separate thing. Did you know that? We have a separate Black Army.
Oh, fuck.
Can we do that? Can we have segregated military?
Yeah, man. Black Army, White Army.
Shit, could you imagine that? Oh, fuck.
Navy, Air Force, Coast Guard.
Nah, boog. No. Let's relax with the Coast Guard. Department of Transportation.
Marines, and very soon, the Space Force.
Nice.
Because that's what we need to worry about.
Hey, forget the wall. We got a Space Force.
No, I honestly do want to punch Trump in the face for the Space Force meme. I really do.
Forget the wall.
They, by the way,
We got a Space Force.
you fucking assholes, you assholes ruined the Space Force meme as soon as the man uttered the words.
Yeah.
My God, we just run things into the ground.
As we gather this evening, in the joy of freedom, we remember that all share a truly extraordinary heritage.
Plank in the chat said space wall incoming. How about the fucking regular wall first?
Yeah.
How about just a wall? Just one little wall along the southern border to start.
It would have been cool if they would have put windshield wipers on it. You know, like fwink, 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 fwink.
Heritage. Together, we are part of one of the greatest stories ever told, the story of America.
Of the Lion King.
Imagine being one of the people that finally gets to sit behind the president in a speech, but you have to do it on a rainy day.
Where no
with
one
a
can see
glass
you.
Thing. Yeah.
No one now can see you.
I would lie. I'd just be like, yeah, I'm that guy.
Yeah, that's me.
America. It is the epic tale of a great nation whose people have risked everything for what they know is right.
It's called Black Panther, folks. It's a great film.
A nation that has achieved greatness mostly through the fact that they've had a predominantly white citizenship.
And what they know is true. It is the chronicle of brave citizens who never give up on the dream of a better and brighter future. And it is the saga of 13 separate colonies that united to...
Oh, you know, you reminded me, because another thing that people were doing, and like you said, everybody was doing it. So yesterday on the 4th of July, everybody was like, can you believe there's not an American flag emoji or background? Yeah, I could believe it.
Yeah.
I believe it because they've been doing it for years.
Yeah, I believed it when we had this conversation in 2018, and I believed it when we had this conversation in 2017.
I also learned when you're banned on Facebook, just look for a natural disaster, and it still lets you post your safe, and you can post stuff through that. Just pro tip. Pro tip. Pro tip.
I like that.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. Because, you know, they're not going to put themselves in a bind if there is an emergency and you sue them by going, hey, man, I tried to get on Facebook and you didn't let me.
Come on, man. Fucking come on, 9/11 Part 2, because I'm suspended right now. So.
Really?
On
Again?
Facebook, yeah. No,
I didn't know that.
From last week.
Oh, wow.
form
I
the
still got
most
4 days.
just and virtuous
That
republic.
would be great. Mike Shealy posted himself safe from the earthquake in Indonesia and then just immediately write, like, hey, has anybody got weed? Hit me up if you got weed.
Yeah, because you could choose, you could actually choose need help, and then you could choose, like, you could write in what you want,
Yeah,
services.
Yo, man, I need some weed, bro.
Anybody got some?
Ever conceived. On this day, 243 years ago,
I like to go to those disaster sites and offer services nobody needs. It's I kind of learned that from Johnny Lee Riches.
Yeah,
It's like,
I'm a juggler.
people will be
I
like,
juggle.
Yeah, people will be like, yeah, there's a massive flood in Houston, Texas. A lot of people losing their homes. We've had some deaths. And then you go in there and you offer, like, services, and you're like, I'm offering pool noodles for sale. Would anybody want to buy a pool noodle? It'll help you float around.
It's pretty funny. I'll be selling magic kits.
I'll give it to you for free, but you got to pay for the shipping of the
Okay.
pool noodle. And also your...
America. It is the epic tale of a great
Fievel, he goes west. He's a mouse. He goes with a cat friend.
nation whose people have risked everything for what they know is right and what they
It's
know
the story
is
of
true.
a cat who made friends with a dog, and they traveled across the country. I'm sorry, that was the plot to Milo Notice, and I'm very tired.
Just like the president needs a fucking break.
He needs a nap, man. Take a nap, President, please.
It is the chronicle of brave citizens. who
Sorry, I
never
was
give
up late and it was on Stars last night. You know, we don't really give enough credit to Stars. They always talk about HBO or Showtime, but Stars is a pretty solid.
I'm a
network.
Stars guy.
give up
Nobody
on the
is
dream
the Stars guy.
of a better and brighter future.
Remember that
And
like
it-
year for a while, Stars kept trying to be like HBO.
Oh, yeah, dude,
It'd be
tracking
like-
out with original series and stuff.
HBO would be like, coming up next season of Oz, and then like Stars would be like, coming up, prison dudes. It's
terrible, yeah.
It's just
So when HBO had Rome, that was a big show. Remember that show, Rome, on
Yeah.
HBO? It was huge. they tried to come out with something similar. I'm trying to remember what it was, but it was like Persians or just something that wasn't as
The
cool.
Byzantine Empire.
Yeah, something that wasn't as cool. I'm like, oh, I don't want to watch that.
We must have watched that.
So, I'm sorry, 4th of July.
And what they know is true.
So Tom Cruise went to war, and then he came back crippled, and then he had to relearn how to have an appreciation for life. And I think that's a message we can all get behind.
It's just riffing it. You know, we really should have written the president fucking speech
Oh, fuck.
on the 4th of July. Yeah, that would have been a good idea.
It is the
He did fuck up. I don't know the exact timestamp, but he did say during the Revolutionary War that they overtook airports, and obviously there were no airports during the Revolutionary War.
Well, you know.
But that's why
Agree to
I think
disagree.
he was riffing. I think he was riffing this whole time.
Chronicle of brave citizens who never give up on the dream of a better and brighter future. And it is the saga of 13 separate colonies.
I love all
that
these,
you-
like, leftist Twitter today was going nuts about that, too. Yeah, Donald Trump. There were no airports back in the colonial day. And you're like, yeah, that's hilarious. You have a 45% suicide rate, and you're going to die alone. You're a genetic dead end. But no, you nailed him. You got him because he said airport. Oh, shit.
You're right. You're giving hormones to your child, forever ruining them for the rest of their lives.
See, leftist Twitter is just a bunch of dudes with female makeup on that are living in a fucking studio apartments in Studio City, California, going, that Trump's a real fucking loser. Yeah, you showed him.
Will you do my eyelashes? I just can't do it myself.
You showed him. You live in
United-
you live in one of those apartment complexes that has a laundry room that's always broken, and you have to pay a pet fee, and you're really showing the president.
form the most just and virtuous republic ever conceived. On this day,
But since we're not Roman,
243 years ago,
we'll have to settle for being American. And that's still pretty cool.
our founding fathers pledged their lives, their fortunes, and their sacred honor
Oh, apparently the teleprompters went down, and he was winging a lot of it. That would make sense.
to declare independence and defend our God-given.
And you know, he goes on. He's like an hour, right, of the speech. Imagine you go up there and you have all this stuff ready. You got teleprompters, and as soon as you stand up there, you go, the rain, cut it. We don't have teleprompters.
We don't have a teleprompter.
We had to go because the jets are timed. To see, that's
Oh,
what
God, that's
the
true.
jets were timed. You can't
You got Rock You Like a Hurricane queued up,
it's like
ready to play,
fucking-
and now you're going to fucking...
The Blue Angels are coming. The Blue Angels are coming whether you want to or not.
You know what? The teleprompters are down. Let's talk about this great nation and how we will be the 110th nation in history. Whoa,
Whoa,
shut him
shut
down.
him down.
We gotta get him off the stage. To continue a great tradition. You know, these people use usury and coin clipping, and you're like, okay, get him off stage now.
I talked to a former potential Congressman, Paul Nehlen, and he told me a lot of things.
Did you know that these people can have citizenship to more than one country? It's unbelievable.
It's crazy.
You can be a congressman and have dual loyalties. It's unbelievable to me. It's the first I've ever heard of this.
rights.
If he starts doing that, we would really find out if that glass was bulletproof.
Oh, God, I hate when people in the chat ask me to do something that has nothing to do with the topic.
Hey, man, do Jesse Ventura.
He literally just somebody in the chat went, do your Jordan Peterson voice.
Do your Jordan Peterson voice, dude.
Hey, Zachary,
do it.
Zachary, let me ask you.
Do it.
Let me ask Zachary Payne an honest question here. Just an honest question. I'm going to be calm. I'll be calm.
Okay, good. He's not going to do that.
Zachary, what the fuck does Jordan Peterson have to do with any of this? Is it just a thing you wanted? You just wanted a thing? You just wanted a thing?
Do the thing, dude.
This has nothing to do with Jordan
Merch,
Peterson.
what if, like, Jesse Ventura walked in there with Alex
But
Jones?
no, this is what I'm talking about. That shit is so annoying. I'm not Rich Little, nigga. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Now that's a T-shirt. Now
I
that's
ain't
a
Rich
t-shirt.
Little though. Like, what is this? You know, I think if Jordan Peterson was at that speech, it'd be a little something like this.
You got to turn around. Thank you. Exactly. You got to turn around and do the face thing, where they don't know.
It's. Do some people just go through life?
Hey, Mersh. So you told me you rented Alex Jones. What was that like?
Do some people just go through life, right? Not processing anything that's going on in or around them.
Yes, many people do. People on the spectrum.
And they just go, Don Jesse Peterson.
You really have changed, man. You're just like Owen. They're right.
But it might be, it's just like you know what I'm talking about because you just did it too with the whole like, whoa, what would that guy have to say about it?
Hey.
Huh?
Hey, what if Artie walked in here right now? What would that sound like?
And if you really did things like that, you know what I would say to Royce? I would sandbag him and I would go, stop throwing to me, asshole.
Come on.
Stop setting up bits, you
No, it's fine.
Fucking Byron Allen wannabe asshole. So I heard that you don't like airport food, huh? I heard you have
What's
to
that
fly
like?
like. Tell me about that.
I took the train here. I just stare at him.